So good evening. My name is William Watkins, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, and it is my honor to open the California State University Northridge Commencement Ceremony for the College of Engineering and Computer Science and the College of Science and Mathematics. I ask that you all now please rise if you are able and remain standing for the national anthem performed by the CSUN Jazz A Band under the direction of Professor Tina Raymond, accompanied by vocalist Linda Sochi Melendez, and performed in American Sign Language by students from the CSUN graduating class.
Stripes and white stars through the perilous way, o'er the ramparts we march, were so gallantly straight, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our
Thank you, and please be seated. How about another cheer for our vocalists and the signers? Great job. CSUN recognizes and acknowledges the Sesavatam, the first people of this ancestral and unceded territory of Sesavinga that is now occupied by our institution. And it honors their elders, past and present, and the Sesavatam descendants who are citizens of the Fernandino Tatavian Band of Mission Indians. We recognize that the Sesavatam are still here, and we are committed to lifting up their stories, culture, and community. We'll now take a moment to watch as Dr. Rudy Ortega and Mark Villaseñor, President and Vice President of the Fernandino Tatavian Band of Mission Indians, share with us their cultural welcome. Watch.
Witiako, Haminat, Netawan, Rudy Ortega Jr., Nononi, Tomiyar. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Rudy Ortega Jr. I'm the tribal president of the Fernandino Tatavian Band of Mission Indians, and I'm here with my family, my two sons, Tomiyar Ortega and Noli Ortega, as well as my cousin, Mark Villaseñor, who's also the vice president of our tribe. We're the first people, descendants of the people of the San Fernando Valley, who are now Fernandino Tatavian. We descend from these villages. And we just want to congratulate all the graduates who are graduating this year, and we want to sing some songs for you. This first song is Paco. It means come and enter, as we welcome everybody for this graduation. The next song is a bear song that we're going to sing as we're in spring and celebrating everyone's graduation. Paco que ma'a, Paco que ma'a, Paco que ma'a, me ai que ma'a, me ai que ma'a, Paco que ma'a, Paco que ma'a, me ai que ma'a, me ai que ma'a. What será, what será, what será, no hunga no será. What será, no, what será, what será, no hunga no será. What sera sera no. What sera sera. What sera sera no. Hunga no sera. What sera sera. What sera sera. What sera sera no. Hunga no sera. Thank you.
Celebrating this occasion with us this evening and seated on the platform are President Erica D. Beck, members of the President's Cabinet, and university leaders. Also, for the College of Engineering and Computer Science, we have Dean Dr. Hussam Tutanji, Associate Dean Dr. Udon Jia, and Department Chairs Dr. Adam Kaplan from Computer Science, Dr. Anwar Al-Rumi from Civil Engineering and Construction Management, Dr. Ashley Ging from Electrical and Computer Engineering, Dr. Hamid Jahari from Mechanical Engineering, Dr. Jimmy Gandhi from Manufacturing Systems and Engineering Management, and Dr. Sepede Abu Hashim, Associate Professor of Manufacturing Systems and Engineering Management, and one of this evening's mace bearers. For the College of Science and Mathematics, we have Dean Dr. Jerry Stinner, Associate Dean Dr. Bobby Espinoza, and Department Chairs Dr. Cheryl Courtney Hogue for Biology, Dr. Simon Garrett for Chemistry and Biochemistry, Dr. Richard Hermans for Geology, Dr. Catherine Stevenson for Mathematics, Dr. Debbie Prashad Chowdhury for Physics and Astronomy, and Dr. Wilbur Escorcia, Assistant Professor of Biology and one of this evening's mace bearers. In addition, Faculty President Dr. Jeff Wigley, there you go. It's unusual. Associated Students President Katie Karoum, CSUN alumnus Dr. Sam Flesher, CSUN Foundation Board Chair Dr. Robert Taylor, and finally, Vice President of Environment, Policy, and Social Initiatives for Apple, and honorary doctorate recipient this evening, Lisa P. Jackson. Will all the members of the platform party please rise and be recognized? Graduates, you've made it. The day that you have worked towards for so many years has finally arrived. Many of you are making history on this as the first in your family to graduate college. And all of you have worked hard to earn this commencement ceremony. We are here for you this evening, united and delighted to celebrate your accomplishments. So, graduates, are you ready? Are you ready? Well, let's get started. Join me in welcoming our president, Dr. Erica D. Beck.
Well, good evening, Matadors. Oh, this is a celebration. We're going to try that one more time. Good evening, Matadors. As president of California State University, Northridge, I am honored to address our graduating class at this moment, when one remarkable chapter concludes and the blank pages of your next adventure await your story. I can vividly recall that experience myself when I was sitting in my own regalia at my own college graduation. It is really hard to believe, but that was 30 years ago. I'll pause so you can express your disbelief. On that beautiful day, I remember sitting with my classmates on the edge of my seat, eagerly anticipating the moment that everyone waits for at a commencement, a very long speech from the president. I know you will be very disappointed that they have only given me 5 minutes for this one, So I'll pause again so you can express your disappointment. Today, graduates, we celebrate your educational journey and we thank you for the richness that you have brought to our academic community. Many of you, as Dr. Watkins indicated, are the first in your family to attend college, and I want to see just how many. So if you are making history for your family today as the first to graduate from college, would you please cheer and stand if you are able? Wonderful. Graduates, you are all here today because of your tenacity, hard work, and sacrifice. But of course, we know you didn't arrive at this moment alone. Your friends and family have devoted themselves to supporting you in your journey to this moment. So graduates, let's celebrate your families and friends with a very big round of applause. Our faculty and staff arrive on our campus every day hoping to facilitate one thing: opportunity. Opportunity in service of a brighter future for us all, because talent lies in every corner of our community, and it is our collective responsibility to ensure that every student who seeks it finds a pathway not only to the doors of higher education, but also to this very commencement stage. So graduates, let's also cheer for your dedicated faculty and staff and thank them for all they have done. The diploma that you will receive today is undeniable evidence of the knowledge that you have acquired through your studies. With every essay written, formula solved, artwork created, clinical, community, or classroom projects completed, you have demonstrated that you have the grit, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills to find effective, innovative, and novel solutions to the world's many complexities. And in the process, our campus community became immeasurably better because of you. You have inspired us to be more inclusive, more innovative, and more responsive to the unique needs of our students. You have pushed boundaries, asked difficult questions, and demanded excellence, not just from yourselves, but from your university. You have reminded us to stand firmly in our values and cultivate our shared humanity, ensuring that everyone at CSUN is seen, valued, and celebrated. And this is the moment we celebrate you. You have earned it. So let's take a moment and congratulate yourselves. High five your neighbors, cheer, and take it all in. As you leave today, I hope you will hold on to that feeling. It is the same spirit that brought you here, and it will propel you forward. We live in times of increasing complexity and rapid change that present us with challenges on a whole host of fronts. Challenges that are daunting and elicit uncertainty and apprehension. Looking out at all of you today, I have every confidence that you are up to the challenge. You are the leaders who will shape our collective future. It is often difficult to imagine the precise path forward at the start of a new chapter, and you will undoubtedly take wrong turns along the way. We all do. Unlike your time here at CSUN, there isn't a syllabus to guide your next steps, and you'll face moments when you don't know what to do, when there's no clear answer, when you'll question your path. And in those moments, I hope you will remember that you are a matador. Matadors don't retreat from challenge. They face it with presence, intention, and a whole lot of style. Matadors enter the arena with fortitude and grace under pressure. not because the world is easy, but because it is not. Matadors stand with courage, not because they are fearless, but because they are anchored by a purpose greater than themselves. So in the journey beyond our campus, when life throws you something unexpected, unjust, or just plain confusing, take a deep breath. Hold your head high, raise your cape, and let the world know that a matador has entered the arena. Congratulations, class of 2025. Your entire university is so very proud of you. And remember, once a matador, always a matador. Well done.
Thank you, President Beck, for that wonderful greeting. We are now privileged to hear from students from the class of 2025. I would like to invite to the stage here Harshit Penta from the College of Engineering and Computer Science, followed by Christian Rodriguez from the College of Science and Mathematics. Would you join us on the commencement stage?
Hello. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Respected family, proud families, amazing friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Let's just take a second to really soak this in. We made it. Despite the world throwing everything at us, global pandemic, earthquakes, 8 a.m. lectures, sleepless nights, we're here, graduating and glowing. So please give yourself a huge, well-deserved round of applause. My name is Harshit Pinta, and I stand before you today not just as a fellow graduate, but as a story that began with uncertainty and found its way to possibility. See, when I first applied to grad schools, CSUN wasn't my top choice. To be honest, I wasn't sure any school would accept me. I had a different background, and I wanted to switch into computer science. I applied to quite a few universities, and most of them looked at my past and said, how about you take 10 prerequisites, or maybe change your major instead? But then came CSUN. CSUN didn't just see my transcripts. It saw my passion and said, welcome, I believe in you. Who knew as just one single yes would be the plot twist that turned my entire story into a Netflix-worthy glow-up? When I first landed in the US, I was nervous and homesick. I was just missing my people, missing the feeling of being known, of being understood. I didn't have anyone I could turn to. If I'm being honest, I didn't know a single soul. Everything felt foreign, the culture, the way people spoke, especially the Valley Girl accent. I wasn't sure if that was English. But then something shifted. CSUN wrapped its arms around me in ways I never expected. It was by the end of the first semester, I found classmates who shared more than just notes, friends who shared memes at 2 a.m. during the finals week. Every day, the loneliness felt a little less heavy. I was no longer just surviving, I was starting to belong, to bloom, and to blossom. From my second semester, I started off as a graduate assistant at the Children's Center. From there, I took on internships, earned a NASA research role, served as a campus ambassador, spoke to students, guided children, and somewhere along the way, I found myself in the stories of others. And today, I work for the state of California, earning a six-figure salary at the LAUSD headquarters. Hashtag transformation arc. And yes, this glow up is brought to you by Late Night Grind, and of course, not to forget that one single yes from CSUN, that one single chance that CSUN gave me. But this is not the victory I want to talk about. What is a real win? It was discovering the person I could become, and it all began at CSUN. I know you guys can relate because we all lived it together. Each of us have our own story. CSUN is more than a mere university. It is home. When money was tight and every dollar counted, they showed up for us with free iPads, MacBooks, and hotspots. When we were searching for purpose, CSUN gave us community. When we were burnt out and sleep deprived, they gave us massage chairs, nap pods, and the best gym that we could ever use. And for the lovebirds, the Oasis Garden. Because even in chaos, CSUN made room for peace and a little romance. I mean, where else could you have a breakdown at noon, a massage by 2, and a romantic stroll through the Oasis Garden by sunset? This is not a chaos. This is CSUN's level balance. From Matador nights to movie nights, pool parties to cultural festivals, CSUN gave us more than just events. It gave us memories, memories that we carry with us long after these diplomas are framed. We didn't just come here to study. We grew here. We laughed. We cried. We survived. And somehow, along the way, we found our people, our people. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I have CSUN stickers on my car, in my room, a CSUN water bottle at my office desk, and I still use my CSUN gym bag. I don't do this to advertise. I do this because it's my way of saying, CSUN, no matter what I become, I'll always remember you as the one who shaped me, as the one who gave me that single chance, as the one who made me feel belonged. I think we all agree we bloomed in unexpected ways. Some of us led clubs, some of us worked 2 jobs while pulling off straight A's. Some balanced school, kids, commutes, and still managed to show up every day. And some of us just survived, and that alone is enough to celebrate. And today, we walk out of here as engineers, educators, artists, analysts, developers, leaders, and also as grown-ups who know how to pay rent, file taxes, and just call their parents just to say, Mom, I cooked something without burning it. We lost sleep, but we found strength. Missed home, but we built a future. Faced doubt, but we chose hope. And in the middle of all, we gained each other. So as we step into the next chapter, jobs, grad schools, startups, or simply figuring it out, carry this one thing with you. It only takes one yes to change everything. Class of 2025, you did it. You earned every second of this moment. It's been a splendid 2 years with you, and from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the very, very best. This is not just a goodbye, this is just a beginning, because once a matador, always a matador. Thank you.
Perfectly said, Harshit. And perfect weather, too. Last week it was so hot, but yeah. Good evening to the graduating class of 2025, to family and to friends. My name's Christian, and it is truly an honor to stand before you all in celebrating this milestone shaped by your years of hard work and your unwavering spirit. As others have said, as you look back on all the sleepless nights, the projects, the struggles, or maybe even that assignment you forgot to turn in worth 10% of your grade, still, you have endured, and you deserve to be here. You have made it to this very moment because of your resilience, not by chance and not by luck. So do not let imposter syndrome, whether it whispers at you or shouts at you, undermine the reason why you are here tonight. This is where you belong. As you transition from this second home to the next step in your fruitful careers, you will face obstacles and you will face times of uncertainty. But I urge you to keep in mind that no matter what challenges you cross paths with, you are the author of your own story, and you get to decide how your chapters are written. 5 years ago, I didn't plan on going to college. I expected to continue my father's gardening route, one that he has established now for over 30 years since coming to this country. It wasn't until he told me that my life was meant to be different, that I was meant to go places, that I finally woke up. These words and his acknowledgement made me realize something. The pen to my story was in my hands all along, and not in the hands of our socioeconomic status. Perhaps this story resonates with many of you here today. Today, I've decided to pursue a career in research, a career of service. I want to help bridge the gap between new findings and clinical applications, specifically in regenerative medicine. Through the opportunities created by incredible faculty here at CSUN and at UCLA, I have not walked alone, and neither have you. I have been uplifted and supported every step of the way. And for that reason, I will carry my CSUN pride with me wherever I go, and I hope you do too. Matadors, if there's one thing that I hope you remember from this speech is that do not forget those who have helped you along the way. From mentors to family members to friends, they all want to see you shine. So don't leave them behind in the shadow of your success, but rather carry them with you and pay it forward to those who will one day stand where you are now. Remain steadfast in your endeavors and never forget this night. It is the first of many celebrations to be held in your name. And so, my fellow graduates, my fellow Matadors, how will you write your story? Best of luck, class of 2025, and thank you.
Thank you, Harshit and Christian, for your warm sentiments, and congratulations to both of you. Greetings, everyone. I'm Dr. Meera Komaraju, serving as the University Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Today, the College of Engineering and Computer Science and the College of Science and Mathematics would like to give special recognition to those students who have demonstrated outstanding scholarship and other special achievements while at the university. These students may be identified by the honors, medallions, cords, and sashes that they are wearing. I ask those graduating with academic and other special honors to please rise if you are able and receive our applause. Thank you. You may be seated. I now invite Dr. Hussam Tutanji, Dean for the College of Engineering and Computer Science, and Dr. Jerry Stinner, Dean for the College of Science and Mathematics, to highlight 3 students who serve as examples of the excellence and extraordinary achievement that can be found among CSUN's accomplished student body.
Thank you, Provost Komaraju. Good evening. It is my great pleasure to present an extraordinary student for recognition from the College of Engineering and Computer Science, Kevork Kazjan. A proud Matador and first-generation college student from Glendale, California. Kevork is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering with a perfect 4.0 GPA. During this time at CSUN, Kevork has served as president of the CSUN Aeronautic Club and was named the top mechanical engineering undergraduate student for 2025. Kevork led CSUN's Aero senior design team as team captain, guiding 25 members through the design and construction of an autonomous aircraft that competed internationally at the SAE Aero Design West Competition, placing 8th overall. He also worked as a manufacturing engineering intern at Parker Meggitt, where he applied technical and ergonomic solutions to aerospace manufacturing challenges, earning recognition from the company he works for his initiative and professionalism. In addition to participating in multiple engineering research projects, Kevork received the prestigious LSAM and ARC Fellowship and mentors students through the MSTEP Ambassador Program. He is deeply committed to mentoring research and innovation. Conferring plans to pursue a career in aerospace engineering with long-term goals for contributing to a sustainable and advanced flight technologies. He credits CSUN for shaping his resilience, leadership, and commitment to lifelong learning. Congratulations, Conferring. Now I introduce my colleague, Dean Stinner, to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Tutanji. It is my honor on behalf of the College of Science and Mathematics to present two extraordinary students for additional recognition. Hannah Merges. Hannah Merges earned her MS in biology with distinction and credits her graduate experience with shaping her career in marine science and policy. She investigated how submarine groundwater discharge impacts the physiology and settlement of nearshore corals in French Polynesia, fueling her passion for connecting field-based research and actionable environmental solutions. At CSUN, Hannah immersed herself in the academic and scientific community. She served as a teaching associate, mentored undergraduates, held leadership roles in the Marine Biology Graduate Student Association and Women in Science Club, and secured over $25,000 in competitive research funding. You want a job? Hannah presented her thesis research at numerous national and international meetings, and her talent for communicating science earned her first place at C-Symposium in 2024. Hannah credits CSUN for providing rigorous scientific training and the confidence and community needed to thrive as a scientist. Now a California Sea Grant Fellow with the State Water Resources Control Board, she is applying the skills and experiences to advance, just a second here. To advance data-driven marine policy. Her long-term goal is to protect and restore coral reef ecosystems through science-based conservation and communication. Unfortunately, Hannah could not join us today because she is attending her brother's graduation in Boston. Let's have a round of applause for her. All right, the next and final student I call aloud, please rise. Christian Rodriguez. Christian is this year's College of Science and Mathematics Outstanding Graduating Senior, earning his BS in Cell and Molecular Biology after consistently earning Dean's List honors and an exceptional 3.96 GPA. Outstanding. Christian's academic journey is rooted in perseverance and purpose. The youngest of 5 and the first in his family to attend college, Christian found direction and community through student leadership roles with C5LA, a program supporting first-generation students navigating college life. His passion for translational medicine was ignited by family health struggles and solidified through research opportunities in the Department of Biology under the mentorship of Drs. Mariano Losa Cole and Cindy Malone. As a California Institute for Regenerative Medicine Bridges trainee at UCLA, Christian contributed to stem cell-based spinal cord regeneration and co-authored a paper in Cell Reports. He currently works as a lab assistant developing human stem cell-derived therapies for spinal cord injuries. Christian's CSUN experience has been transformational, fueling both personal growth and professional ambition. He plans to pursue a PhD in regenerative medicine, aiming to bridge scientific discovery and clinical impact to help patients with chronic and debilitating conditions worldwide. Every year, all 8 academic colleges at CSUN submit their very best student for the most prestigious award and scholarship that can be bestowed onto an undergraduate at CSUN. It comes as no surprise to us that Christian was that student and stands here today as your 2025 Wolfson Scholar. Please join me in congratulating Christian Rodriguez.
Thank you, Dean Stinner and Dean Tutanji, and congratulations to the students. One of my distinct privileges as CSUN's president is identifying candidates for an honorary degree who have demonstrated inspirational character, excellence, and extraordinary achievement. The California State University Board of Trustees has approved this nomination, and it is an honor for us to present this degree this evening. Lisa Jackson, would you please come to the podium and be recognized? I am delighted to welcome Dr. Robert Taylor, a cherished CSUN alumnus and esteemed chair of the CSUN Foundation Board. Dr. Taylor, will you please join me at the podium to read Ms. Jackson's citation?
Lisa Jackson. Lisa is Vice President of Environmental Policy and Social Initiatives at Apple, a global leader in technology and innovation. A chemical engineer by training, Ms. Jackson is a champion for the vulnerable and marginalized communities whose career reflects lifelong commitment to environmental stewardship and public service. At Apple, she leads the company's groundbreaking efforts in climate solutions, product accessibility, education policy, and government affairs. She also oversees Apple's Racial Equity and Justice Initiative and marshaled Apple's investment in the Global Hispanic Serving Institution Equity Innovation Hub at California State University, Northridge. Ms. Jackson joined the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, in 1987, and the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection in 2002, where she was appointed commissioner in 2006. In 2009, Ms. Jackson was appointed administrator of the EPA by President Barack Obama, becoming the first African-American woman to hold that position. She led initiatives focused on climate change, clean air and water, chemical safety, and environmental justice. During her tenure, the EPA introduced landmark standards to reduce corporate emissions and improve vehicle fuel efficiency. In California, her leadership was instrumental in revitalizing the Los Angeles River, focusing federal resources on environmental health, community engagement, habitat restoration, enhanced recreational space, and sustainable urban development projects. Ms. Jackson earned her Bachelor's of Science in Chemical Engineering from Tulane University, a Master's of Science in Chemical Engineering from Princeton University. She is a member of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences and the National Academy of Engineering. She serves as the board chair of the Waverly Street Foundation and is active on the boards of Tulane, the Conservation International, and the American Film Institute. In recognition of her deep commitment to public service and to advancing climate solutions, racial justice, equality, and educational opportunity, the Board of Trustees of the California State University and the California State University Northridge are proud to confer upon Lisa Jackson the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters. Dr. Jackson, congratulations.
It is my absolute delight to present to all of you Dr. Lisa Jackson.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, President Beck. Thank you to the faculty and staff, to the friends and family who've traveled from all over here to celebrate you, the graduates. Even from here, I can see each of them beaming with pride for you. Today, you're surrounded by so many people who taught you, uplifted you, cared for you. Some of them changed your diapers, told you to do your homework, and they cheered you on your way. We're all so proud of you, so congratulations. Now, you look good in those graduation caps. You earned them, you earned this day. And I feel honored to be able to be with you. And I have to be honest, I feel right at home. You see, I chose math and science and engineering way back when I was in high school. And I had what I thought was a really good reason. I heard that if you went to math camp, you got a free programmable calculator. I know. But back then, that was like iPad. You know, back in that day, it was something you dreamed about. So I'm standing here with what I consider to be my people, the ones who get excited about process flow diagrams, about balancing equations, clean lines of code, and yes, even free calculators, my fellow nerds. So it is very good to see you. And for me, it's even more meaningful to be here, given what we've done together. At Apple, we're so proud of our partnership on the HSI Equity Innovation Hub, which is expanding opportunities to help students like you shape the future. And yeah, that future is here because you've arrived at graduation, one of life's big moments of transition, and it's time when everyone is throwing a big, scary question in your face. What's next? Well, today, I have a different question. And it's not about grad school or the job market or even whose party you're going to crash tonight. My question to you is this: what is your why? What is the sense of purpose that grounds you, motivates you, and lights you up? You don't have to answer it right now, but you do need to start asking the question a lot. So today I'm going to share a little advice on how to find your why and put it into action. My path to purpose started in New Orleans, Louisiana, my hometown. I had an incredible community of family and neighbors and friends. But growing up, there was something else I noticed about the community. I noticed that too many people were sick. You see, I grew up along an industrialized stretch of the Mississippi River that people now call Cancer Alley. And that's because pollution in the air and the water was giving people health problems. So for me, my purpose started with my community. I saw inequity and injustice in my backyard, and I just knew I had to do something about it. See, I didn't sign up for a career in environmentalism to hug trees. There's nothing wrong with it, especially here in California, some nice trees. But I signed up to protect the health of my friends and my neighbors. That became my purpose, and I have carried it with me. I still remember taking classes like the ones you just completed, seeing my professor sketch out a chemical reaction and a process diagram in class. And once in a while, that diagram would have an arrow that would point off the board. Those were byproducts, which a lot of times is a very fancy way of saying pollution. And that arrow is pointing to somebody's air, somebody's water, somebody's land. Sometimes it was taught like it was an afterthought. But for me, it gave me purpose. It helped me see people and communities that were too often overlooked, also off the page. So my advice as you embark on your path of purpose is to start with your community. That could be the community you're from or the ones you've made throughout your life. That's because community shapes both who we are and who we want to become. It teaches us our values, it helps us find our purpose, and when you discover yours, it can take you to incredible places to meet incredible people. Looking back, I never imagined that my purpose would take me from the Ninth Ward of New Orleans to the halls of the EPA with President Obama, to helping Tim Cook at Apple become carbon neutral by 2030. But wherever my journey has taken me, I know that my purpose started with a community I loved and care about. And that's where your purpose can start too. Graduates, the lessons you've learned at CSUN, they're written in your mind, but your purpose is written in your heart. For many of you, it lies in the communities you come from, the ones you've built, so use this moment to think deeply about your why. And whatever comes next, whether you're writing code, you're building bridges, you're discovering medicines, you're teaching the next generation, remember where you come from. Remember the community that grounds you. Remember that your purpose is also your power. It is my absolute honor to celebrate you today. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jackson. We are so honored to recognize you. Provost Komaraju will now present the candidates for the master's degree.
From the College of Engineering and Computer Science, the Departments of Civil Engineering and Construction Management, Computer Science, Electrical and Computer Engineering, Manufacturing Systems Engineering and Management, and Mechanical Engineering, and from the College of Science and Mathematics, the Departments of Biology, Chemistry and Biochemistry, Geological Sciences, Mathematics, Physics and Astronomy are represented by the graduates at this ceremony. I ask that all graduates for the master's degree please rise if you are able. President Beck, I have the honor of presenting to you the graduate class of 2025. These candidates have completed the requirements for the master's degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended by the faculty of California State University, Northridge. Candidates, please continue standing as President Beck confers the master's degree upon
Northridge, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Assistive Technology Engineering, Master of Science in Biochemistry, Master of Science in Biology, Master of Science in Chemistry, Master of Science in Computer Engineering, Master of Science in Computer Science. I was waiting for somebody to, good job. Master of Science in Electrical Engineering. Now we're going. Master of Science in Engineering Management. Master of Science in Geology. Master of Science in Manufacturing Systems Engineering. Master of Science in Materials Engineering. Master of Science in Mathematics. Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Master of Science in Physics. Master of Science in Software Engineering. And the Master of Science in Structural Engineering. With all the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, congratulations. Candidates, you may be seated, and Dean Tutanji and Dean Stinner will present their candidates for the baccalaureate degree.
Okay. From the College of Engineering and Computer Science, the Departments of Civil Engineering and Construction Management, Computer Science, Electrical and Computer Engineering, Manufacturing Systems Engineering and Management, and Mechanical Engineering are represented by the graduates in this ceremony.
And from the College of Science and Mathematics, the departments of Biology, very cool, Chemistry and Biochemistry, Geological Sciences, Mathematics, and last but not least, Physics and Astronomy are represented by the graduates in this ceremony. I ask that all candidates for the baccalaureate degree please rise if you are able. Come on, stand up. President Beck, I am honored to present to you the undergraduate class of 2025.
All right. Those candidates have completed the requirements for the baccalaureate degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended for their degrees by the faculty of California State University, Northridge.
Baccalaureate candidates, rise. This is the exciting part. You ready? Upon the recommendation of the faculty of California State University, Northridge, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Biology, Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry, Bachelor of Arts in Environmental Science, Bachelor of Arts in Mathematics, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, Bachelor of Science in Biology, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Computer Information Technology, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. They're ready. Bachelor of Science in Construction Management, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Engineering Management, Bachelor of Science in Engineering Management Technology, Bachelor of Science in Geology, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Bachelor of Science in Manufacturing Systems Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Bachelor of Arts in Physics, and the Bachelor of Science in Physics. With all the rights, honors, and opportunities pertaining thereto, congratulations. You may be seated, and it is now my pleasure to welcome Associated Students President Katie Karoom.
Thank you, President Beck. Good evening, graduates. Okay, I'm gonna follow in her footsteps one more time. Good evening, graduates. Thank you. It was a little better than yours, actually. From the College of Science and Math and the College of Engineering and Computer Science, together you all represent what happens when curiosity meets calculation, when logic meets limitless imagination. One college finds the answers, the other builds the tools to test them. Honestly, if you all teamed up, you could probably fix the Wi-Fi on campus for once and for all. Having served as your Associated Students President has been an honor, and now it's my privilege to announce the moment everyone has been waiting for. Hearing your name called as you cross the stage to signify your accomplishment as a CSUN graduate. Dean Tutanji will provide guidance on how we'll be crossing the stage. Congratulations, everyone.
Degree recipient, please follow the directions of the marshals to line up and cross the platform as your name is called. Afterwards, please return to your seats as directed by the commencement staff. We ask that guests please remain in your seat. The aisles must be kept open until the end of the ceremony. Out of respect of our graduates and safety of our guests, noisemakers are not permitted. In CSUN tradition, we will be sharing jubilant fist bumps and dance moves. Congratulations, all graduates.
Now reading names from the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry.
Lucine Alexanyan, Arthur Bendikian, Ernesto Jose Gutierrez,
Jonna Margaret Scalezi.
Anna Cristina Gasparian,
Shan Singh Sehmi.
Leo Barrios,
Hovnan Simonian.
Kevin Nguyen,
Philip Victor Spencer. Nishakon Ponpapong.
Anferny A. Garcia,
Janelli Pineda.
Ruby LeCaner, Zaina Khalifa, Jonathan Ita,
Eliseo Vergara Reyes.
Gabriel Ceja Garcia,
Inkmuk Bold,
Osvaldo Rojas. Levi Tran.
Misael Alexander Escutia,
Julio Adrian Luna, Daniela Metzli Mendez,
Juliana Cruz Morales,
Marlene Lopez,
Christopher Sheno.
Mirit M. Dawood,
Now reading names from the Department of Geological Sciences.
Gilbert Edward Olivas,
Larissa Jasmine Arevalo,
Arturo E. Prada. Andrea Rosas. Alex Sasek. Taylor Christian Trevino.
Mary Angelina Duran,
Maxwell Carney, Samuel Hart,
Kristen Ellen Brown,
Felipe Rebelo.
Anya Yadira Castro Mendez.
Kobe Zadeh. Brianna Marie Reyes.
Sona Abramova.
Lexi Barajas Chavez.
Nico Reyes.
Genevieve Ilsa Armstorff.
Allison Michelle Cruz.
Edgar Rodriguez.
April Lynn Allendogan.
Audrey Yamamoto.
Julia Suarez.
Jose Manuel Paniagua.
Evelyn Cruz.
Francisco Martin.
Zuleika Ventura. Matthew J. Wiedenkeller Williams. Caitlin Asami Sarah.
Annabelle Hope Chu. Megan A. Carlson.
Nancy Torres.
Michael Adam Lopez.
Iris Alvarez.
Gloria Isabel Ruiz Sotelo. Karen Tercios.
Jorge Miranda.
Andrea Jocelyn Flores.
Jessica Guzman.
Portia Celeste Ibarra.
Edith Celeste Santana.
Sofia Estrada.
Now reading names from the Department of Mathematics.
Wyatt James Nelson.
Harmony Vargas. Daniel Jack Lum Sang.
Kenneth Richard Cornell Gunderson.
Marguerite Murad. Jordan Midas. Justin Lee Hogarth.
Ahmad Hussein.
Beck T. Saunders.
Harutin Harry Nazarian. Jonathan Dale Khalil Johnson.
Anthony Oscar Santillan.
Tamara Naomi Mendez.
Megan Gleason. Sarah Contreras.
Andreas Joseph Anderson. Jason Armando Alvarenga.
Rodrigo Reyes. Brian Ramos Jimenez.
Desmond James Moreno.
Sesank Sri Sai Krishna Ravella.
Selena Abdul Noor. Isabel Capistrant.
Isabel Quintanar. Karina Yvette Sanchez.
Kaylin Adamari Lopez Velarde.
Puria Salikani.
John Jerome Garza.
Haiti Ruvalcaba.
Nicole Francis Kafetz.
Emily Bernal.
T. Mai Din Lei. Jack Meadows. Sophia Natalie Mata Lopez.
Ha-un Hannah Se.
Ben Feynman. Anayeli Avelina Avelar Barrera.
Sun Young Yoon. Marvin Perez Chavez. Ryan Scott Wide. Eric Justin Stiles. Now reading names from the Department of Physics and Astronomy.
Ricardo Barragan.
Ryan Roshan Jalalizadeh. Andrew Charles Norin.
Freddie Alexander Rodriguez. Drubay Parmar. Sigfredo Ziggy Saravia.
Arthur Berberian.
Anthony P. Voyamont. Mateo Salvador. Derek Saucedo. Roberto Panuco. Natalie Toison.
Araceli Devora.
Chloe Alexa Marish.
Now reading names from the Department of Biology.
Lexi Atler.
Kristen Howard.
Sean Farmer.
Jack Kenneth Dirk.
Angelina Daniela Piet.
Bryce Milliken.
Tana Dialen.
Laurel Diaz.
Cindy L. Fajardo.
Nicholas Tyler Serras.
Cameron Atagechi. Adrienne Che.
Jonathan Huang. Mateo Mlinarevich.
Rainey Barton. Orlando Roman Garcia.
Julia Brandy Tongya.
Sophia Lynn Gottesfeld.
Elisa Catherine Gavorgian.
Emilia Martinez.
Anna Elizabeth Barrett.
Adam Martin Ilagan Sean.
Danielle Liu.
Bridget Boozy. Jennifer Tao Yung.
Serene Madeline Bedrosian.
Rima Martirosian.
Mary Hikanush Tovanyan.
Elena Moshtael.
Solaris Belle Marie Galan.
Yadanar Tin Yu.
Alessandra del Carmen Alpuche Zapata.
Brittany Michelle Nelson.
Biga Rahimi. Carla Margarita Plates. Adrian Ignacio Quesada.
Ryan Chow.
Samin Gray, Ariana Nicole Allen, Ashley Calderon,
Sean Anthony Fernando,
Dane Elford Pasadayo, Daniela Alonzo, Shant Bedirian,
Myra Alejandra Reyes,
Adrian Javier Garcia,
Oliver Lee,
Tamar Albert,
Sarah Otilia Chavez,
Mariam Lilit Saribekyan, Maya Kiki,
Talin Ohanes,
Shauna Agassi,
Daniel Gairamanyan,
Michael Allen Agopo,
Sam Spector,
Natalie Danielle Garnica,
Socorro Maureen Dawang Partridge,
Kurt Red Fortaleza, Carl Darwin Dizon Fortaleza, Erica Lynette Gonzalez Robles,
Jim Fernando Reynosa Lopez,
Denise Arlette Nava Santillan,
Yeva Barsegian,
Raquel Ladrazo Yang,
Rochelle Marie Aguirre de la Rosa,
Giselle Berenice Monterosa Gonzalez,
Angel Uriel Sermeno,
Jessica Andrea Sandoval, Christopher E. Yamashita,
Rima Chasid.
Daniel Josue Carcamo,
Patrick Vatsfeld,
David Lopez, Javier Lopez Jr., Sofia Iskandarzada, Bryant Lopez,
Alyssa Rose Pugmire,
Leslie Anaí Cervantes,
Gabriela Mendoza Rivas,
Andrea Jacqueline Flores Perez,
Derek Kodabakshan,
Mark Astrip,
Nanor Stefanian,
Manya M. Bogosian, Miriam Aharonian,
Eve Aria Hedoyeti Monefaret, Mariana Manukian,
Mary Tamamian,
Christina Rita Jurian,
Mary Giovjahizian,
Aaron Riotutar,
David D. Diarza,
Diamond Angel White,
Vanessa Claire Louise Aranas, Angelique Angelica Maria Bayardo,
Isabel Mayo, Ashley H. Kadejian,
Jessica Denise Taylor,
Madeline Karakashian, Narine Karamanian,
Diana Garcia,
JC Ann Ho'omaika Imailani Pikello, Alyssa May Vidal.
Sandra Cruz Iescas.
Laura Carmona.
Jennifer Lynn Worth.
Vivian Huguets.
Brenda Valiente. Nidalene Vasquez. Negin Shalmani.
Andrea Cristina Gutierrez Garcia.
Yvette Perez.
Charleston Day Lee. Rodrigo Hernandez.
Jada Renee Thomas.
Anthony Daniel Flores.
Brianna Solorzano. Manuel Thompson.
Samyar Bergi.
Sulaiman Zazai.
Nicholas Ivazian. Rebecca Alajian.
Sose Minasian. Jacob Kim.
Brandon John Bonilla.
Daisy Ortiz.
Daphne Eve Escobar.
Annie Sulian. Cindy Quintanilla.
Anthony Nazaretian.
Everardo Gutierrez.
Roosevelt Jackson.
Rafael Estrada.
Dylan Luis Castro.
Nicholas Alexander Wirtz. Lipi Kalpesh Patel.
Avetis Mishagian. Shaurya. Melita Mehzabin.
Malika Fahimipur.
Jessica Vasquez. Michael Ramos.
Andy Garcia Ramirez.
Sarkis Shaginyan. Matan Shepez. Raul A. Pena.
Verena A. Mansour.
Andrea Duran. Nadia Lynn Gallego.
Desiree Marlene Vasquez. Isabella Rose Perez.
Albert Campos.
Mariam Kesablian. Alina Maradian.
Lily Tekelian.
Daeli Yamilet Velez. Andy Perez.
Kimberly Olvera. Victoria Rose Hewson. Bianca Matschuk. Katie Marie Huguet Tuck. Jocelyn Lugo.
Fernanda Ledesma.
Isabella Estrada.
Shailene Shelley.
Wesley Pearl Moore.
Anastasia Lorene Shimmick Vasilopoulos.
Joaquin Rodrigo Braley Hemstreet.
Daniel Farhan Dakduk. Robert Daniel Avila.
Ethan Fong.
Christian Martin Rodriguez.
Alexis Gabrielle Bone.
William Serrano.
William Endrudi.
Jose Carlos Ramos.
Gerardo Medina.
Nafiz Sheikh. Jennifer Jocelyn Para. Lori Violet Van Ligten.
Chadi Gomez Diaz. Bianca Barón Valencia.
Hillary Irene Diaz Izaguirre.
Juliana Dominique Kuhn. Norma Alicia Munoz.
April Celeste Davila.
Vanessa Martinez.
Robert Eduardo Tejeda.
Mohammed Barakat.
Danny Ruda Hamui. Leon George Namur. Eduardo Moreno Farias.
Michael Witherspoon. Jesse Manuel Renteria Soriano.
Angela Justine Galang.
Sophia Lancelotti.
Jenny Deeb.
Lilith Gregorian.
Vanessa Judith Juarez.
Alejandra Maria Contreras.
Targol Mirfakre.
Ashley Sanchez.
Judith Elizabeth Montepeke. Victor John Najduk.
Mickey Bartholomew Javolsky.
Shamil Youngblood.
Matthew Jacob Masudi.
Ephraim Abad Benting.
Diego Ethan Velasco. Now reading names from the Department of Civil Engineering and Construction Management. Zainul Abidin Shahid Sheikh.
Morella Belinda D. Diokno. Richard Colby Gaines.
Sanaz Najefi.
Ardavan Saktamangar.
Amiriza Barkhani.
Edwin Richard Illahai. Ramon Jesus Mendez.
Evelyn Villalobos.
Misael Cabral. Noah Ryan Dalton.
Maria Guadalupe Tirado.
Ricardo Alvarez. Scott Bleha.
Donaldo Acosta. Husik Avetisian, Miguel Andrade,
Jessica Dermanjian, Maria Sarah Gazalian, Amro Almala,
Melissa Magana, Kiana Mortezai, Roberto Alfredo Mendoza, Harut Malcon,
Davin Dergevorkian,
Gilberto Prudencio,
Noel Armando Lopez,
Mohammed Omar Al-Nouri,
Otoniel Acevedo, Jesse Contreras,
Josue Palacios,
Donald Eduardo Iguez,
Francis Gerard Manuel Santiago, Jose Manuel Valencia Cardoza,
Nehita Destiny Aghoko,
Aaron Alexander Roth, Adrian Salazar Lopez,
Evan Iniguez, Magali Azucena Montiel Bautista,
Ariel Marina Elisararas,
Leslie Tellez,
Erica Esquivel,
Alejandro Alegría Molina,
Andrea Rudy Rivera,
Jason Camorlinga,
Alvaro Valdez,
Eric Ivan Gonzalez, Edgar David Fernandez,
Jaime Giovanni Alonso,
Luis Manuel Hinojosa Jr., Marco Antonio Ibarra Zamora, Navid Hazrati, Steve Alexander Martinez, Ivan Saul Mata, Eddie Montoya, Anthony Cades,
Carlos Arturo Sanchez,
Ohanes Garnagarian,
Mario A. Gutierrez,
Marissa Mical Rosales,
Stephanie Galicia Lima,
Mike Alisfar, Jeanette Gonzalez, Wendy Nayesca Garza,
Miguel Ramirez Cabeza,
David Garcia, Carlos Aguirre,
Alejandro Gonzalez,
Alberto Sandoval, Marco Giovanni Rodriguez, Victor Rodriguez, Sahir Alexander Torres Rodriguez,
Helen Babacanyan, Leslie Irazo, Dylan Thomas Akira Elvine,
Jason Augustin Anise Martinez,
Brian Narciso,
Nathaniel Ayala,
Julian George Luis Gomez.
Amy A. Kostenko. Hagop Jack Kacharian. Harut Garo Nazarian.
Maria L. Chinchilla. Kenia Garcia Hernandez.
Nancy Segura.
Omar Lopez Barrera.
Javier Estevez.
Kevin Nova.
Edgar Jesse Coton Perez. Isis Argueta.
Julio Lopez.
Kevin Petrosian.
Sasan Bocelli.
Crystal Lightsey. Ray Levesque. Imran Ahmad Nurzai.
Saul Andres Romero Buffman.
Maria Isabel Ordonez.
Jaden Peralta.
Roberto Alvarez.
Nelson Omar Rivas.
Ryan Nicholas Estrada.
Christian Marquez.
Nikki Montealegre Prado. Luke Earl Cisan.
Armando Garcia.
Cesar Gonzalez.
Heriberto Ramirez. Herson Quinteros. Jag Lucas Rumpf.
Sean De La Torre.
Edwin Alexander Ramirez.
Swapnil Hitesh Gandhi.
Sai Gayatri Jayanti.
Rakshita C. Vishwanath.
Pranav Rajesh Kare.
Murtuza Ahmed Said.
Now reading names from the Department of Computer Science.
Mario Enrique Choto Guerrero.
Sairam Aryan Yelanki.
Udaya Keshava Sai Pranit Janalagada.
Sai Pujita Batula.
Brian Bales.
Isaiah Martinez.
Chance Schultz.
Matthew Hota Nuval.
Stephen Michael Riley. Sebastian Russo Sunga.
Muhammad Ansar ul Haq.
Sheikh Ghazi Rahman.
Matthew Kendall Chartier.
Roman Andrew Brown.
John Vega.
Aaron Leslie Brown.
Benjamin LaFrance.
Sergio Ramirez. Byron Urrutia.
Jack Kanyan.
Alan Chavez.
Sumaya Wasim. Igarim Toluhenova.
Leo Jacinto Malaluan Magtibe.
Gabriel Moreno.
Prathiksha Rajashekar.
Bhargavi Kotapeta.
Guru Vishnu Bojanapuredi.
Sai Mahesh Jalur.
Monita Davaluri.
Grishma Gogula.
Valerie Melissa Munoz.
William Glenn Drenaga.
Anthony Stephen Galindo. Dasan Beasley.
Ayan Akbar Mohammed.
Ghulam Mehboob Qureshi.
Josue Lima Alvarez. Adrian Leon. Joshua Barcela Ichan.
Javier Reyes. Harshit Penta.
Jimwell Castillo.
Cesar Gonzalez.
Jessica Page Babos.
Matthew Garcia.
Damir Talich.
Kyle Deocampo.
Edain Ezekiel Gonzalez. Daniel Jaden Bautista.
Hongyang Gan.
Jermaine Zaf Bonilla Abdon. Gerard Yuan Gandianco. Ana Emily Castillo Perez.
Always Khan. Devansh Man. Heidi Rose Mina Irahita.
Carlos Jefferson Bautista Escobar.
Shaddy's Gabe. Kenneth Riles.
Aaron Moreno.
Amy Cardenas.
Dawson James Ford.
Vincent Sebastian Wachenda.
Simon Colin Chang.
Anastasia Nadina.
Laura Fiorella Zamora.
Jose Flores.
Gregory Michael Peterson Calderon. Martin Gallegos Cordero.
Sam Ramirez.
Saul Alfaro.
Elvis Ledesma.
Daniel Arambulo.
Travis Remp.
Michael Hartunian. Zachary Ray Hayworth. Nathan McDonald. Vagric Danny Mandani.
Nam Ti Vu.
Francis Louis Agner Elgin Collin. Felipe de Jesus Garcia Jr.
Jose Miguel Valencia.
Ricky Lara. Michael Machin.
Cindy Tang Ang.
Jesus Isaac Almada. Alexis Bustos.
Baongo.
Diego Arteaga.
Daniel Betancourt.
Jitapatana Prayumpra.
Cody Aaron Laurie.
Tanner Nicholas Good. Kyle Andrew Cushing.
Ali Ihab Mamoon. Christopher Martinez. Janet Muniz.
Thomas Chor.
Maybelly Marine Hernandez.
Cryan Adam Sanchez. David Antonio Pedroza. Alberto Santana Alonso.
Jenivash Venkatesan Korisal.
Chance Obina Chukwuemeka Chime.
Brian Alexander Rojas.
Adrian Mack.
Jose Clemente Godinez.
Daniel Jose Valle Dubon.
Sheng Yong Leong.
Tamim Sweden. Stephen Tran. Jose Manuel Villalobos Carrillo.
Alexei David Alvarez.
Adam Joseph Zuniga.
Jesse Munyaton.
Mia Jalen Frazier.
Emily Alvarez.
Adrian Carreño.
Alex Jen Xing Huang.
Sean Tahirov.
Miguel Angel Hernandez.
Andre La Morena Castillo Lee.
Nora Hartium Bogosian.
Gustavo Eli Bonilla.
Enrique Zambrana.
Keith Rainier V. Chua. Sergio Guido.
Nabil Thoughty.
Tamid Alam.
Aaron Nicholas Flores.
Haik Tserunyan.
Mario Antonio Aguilar.
Madi Talebiroveshti.
Jose Angel Lopez.
Tony Giragozian.
Ricky Marvin Malagon.
Narek Asaturian.
Manuel Guadalupe Negrete. Samuel Hernandez.
Aaron Armen Parkani.
Jessica Zanza Matkovich.
George Patterson. Brent David Wiggins Jr. Joseph Carson West. Ani Reddy.
Wesley Ethelbert Naji. Manuel Marine III.
Jason G.
Sam Zari Sayed Abad.
Joshua Cachero.
Christopher A. Murphy. Cody O. Igbinigi.
Noah Chung.
Jose Israel Martinez. Jen Neese.
Ryan Arevalo. Moises Alvarez.
Andres Sebastian Ibarra. Samuel Lee.
Arin Shakmalian. Artin Shakmalian.
Amir Lashkernavis.
Aldrin Reyes.
Mauricio Gonzalez.
Angeles Marbella Montalvo. Angel Merchant Jr.
Ricardo J. Ramos. Robert Patrick Stevenson.
Gerardo Espinosa Garcia. John Nicholas Arcilia.
Jeremy Russell Morales.
Christopher Flores.
Monte Tamazian.
Albert Atshemian.
Benjamin Hosseini.
Alexander Chakmakian. Chinedu Roland Debujor.
Matthew George Mirabasu. Thomas Hahn.
John Angelo Cruz Espino.
Isaiah Joseph Carrillo Dueñas. Susana Avanesian.
Nicole Manassi. Frank Nakud.
Jaime Soto.
Julio Cesar Mendoza. Jose Eduardo Olmos.
Richmond Montealegre Prado. Jonathan Santillan. Joshua Santillan.
Vedi Manasian.
Veronica Ayala.
Jonathan Alexis Alcantar. Alyssa Angela Andres. Uriel Bailon Montes.
David Douglas Landaverde. Alana Murray.
Gabriela Alexandra Perez. Abigail Rosas. Jennifer Punai.
Amori Uriel Morales.
Lizette Valdez.
Vanessa Juarez.
Roberto Flores. Xochitl Alejandra Galvan Gonzalez.
Kayla Mason.
Karen Nayeli Diaz.
Alexandra Martinez. Never Kachoyan.
Bianca Emnas.
Jacqueline Ann Para.
Steve Martinez.
Hai Liang Chen.
Jason Carcano.
Elijah Walker.
Benjamin Eslamie.
Christian Basilio.
Angelica Marie Lagman Ignacio. Victoria Mityeva.
Vaishnavi Sen.
Luis Alexander Cedeno.
Abdul Hasib Safi.
Jesus Javier Casas.
Roland Manvelian.
Aaron H. Elmayan.
Rameshwari Jayawant Jadhav. Kartikeya Nagandla. Hemant Reddy Iluri. Luis Jr. Olmos.
Sai Ramesh Thiruvedhula.
John Paul de Leon Chua.
Martin Jimenez.
Angelo Christian Ilagan Panopio. Victor Daniel Ruiz.
Salman Khan.
Gustavo Fonseca.
Patrick Bagdasarian.
Bhavya Raturi.
Natalia Isabel Chavez.
Hassan Atif.
Nexali Orellana.
Israel Sanchez Valle.
Edward Stephen Orlov.
Dami Adenuba.
Diego Alejandro Carvajal.
Adrian Dolores Ramos.
Samuel Ginto.
Maxwell Kozlov.
Martin de la Cruz.
Jackson Paul Shea.
Jair Diaz.
Arek Jaglasian.
Khushi Sandip Kumar Parikh.
Birva Vinod Bhai Babaria.
Dhruv Shobana Mahendrabai Chauhan.
Shivang Kotari. Vaibhav Rameshbhai Koladia.
Srushti Bhavesh Patel. Smiling Villanueva. Shin Zheng.
Itzel Castañeda Hernández. Alejandro Colin.
Paul Charles Wright. Nikola Rasic.
David Hui Nguyen.
Srilaya Ponangi. Anant Roy. Ethan Emmanuel Yanez.
Yash Desai.
Nicholas Aiden Rodriguez Weda.
Keaton Garrett Mackey.
Myrna Farahat.
Kenneth Dam.
Carlo Emmanuel Fedilyaga Ui.
Divi Mente. Rucha Kotikar.
Pragya Sangwan.
Ramita Bachu.
Arturo Hernandez.
Emmanuel Diaz. Sergio Emmanuel L. Garcia.
Philip Chi Trung Fan. Porfirio Tavira. Matthew Silva.
Niall Strickland Barrett.
Tanim Udin.
Timothy Ang.
Joshua Lemming Tung.
Elmer Malyari Cordero Jr.
Patrick Ramos. Ethan Vu.
Hassanuddin Mohammed. Tariq Matab.
Ahmed bin Sultan Bahyal.
Yahya Abdulrahim Saif.
Rani Mohammed Al Mahdi.
Edward Shatvarov.
Amgad Fahim.
Zaid Mohammed Musa Alabueni. Ganan Gary Ganeshwara.
Christian Miguel Havalois.
Jalen Hartage.
William Jonathan Cerritos.
Diego Hernandez.
Bernadette Josiah Nepomuceno Panganiban.
Tewodros Tadlo Bile.
Biru Tesfa Demaleo.
Ian Vale.
Chris Matthew Guevara. Joey Gomez.
Alon Nyberg. Cholmin Han.
Mahek Desai.
Apurva Rumale. Eric Zeladita.
Mohamed Harzan Mohamed Hussein.
Jorge Jesus Vasquez Lopez.
Brendan Ascora.
Alonzo Hernando Garcia. Justin Cody Gustafsky.
Samantha Mala.
Taguhi Yanokian. Sarah Noshin Vasim. Mimi Lu Trung. Brianna Lisette Rangel.
Deekshitha Chavala. Brian Abrego.
Jose Alfredo Cortez.
Levon Kachatrian.
Karen Shaverdian.
Aram Boyrazian.
Diego Alvarez.
Rashid Malik Oshundu Norman.
Sang Masaru Deng.
Christopher Samuel Morales.
Angelo Bernardo Centenera. Lyle Arias.
Jordan Aviles.
Ryan Matthew Guzman.
Kevin Alexis Reyes.
Eduardo Dionisio.
London Daniel Conyu. Michael Mylan Metcalf.
Rafid Mahmood Chaudhry.
Mio Si Thu. Liliana Rosales Reyes.
Abigail Macias.
Mariela Galvez Perez.
Seira Marixa Reyes. Aya Ahmed Samaha.
Ola Hendy.
Suren Tomasyan. Elena Ramos.
Kate Hagan.
Eric Rubio.
Christian Javier Avila.
Jeffrey Daniel Anselmo.
Lance Matthew Trinidad.
Walid Ahmad Nadim.
Christopher Pretty. Brianna Pimentel. Nathan Waba.
Matthew Barsoom.
Vinicius Lazarato Basque.
Juana Flores.
Reg Kumal Lakhoje.
Harsleen Sadnani.
Gurnur Cargill.
Rima Shazib.
Luisa Lopez Perez.
Bilin Biju Pataseril.
Alexis Grande.
Ibienka Grace Ibitoye.
Aisiri Chidananda.
Soumya Kasu. Emilio Alejandro Montes.
Nicholas Charles Sercel. Hannah Isabel Reyes.
Federico Bailaque.
John Julius Sanislow.
Ashot Garabian.
Robert Peronian. Timothy Duke Tracy.
Kong Kant. Omar Anthony Monghe. Gregory Chrome Ambramian.
Spencer Martin Crowell.
Brian June Kadu. Henry Martinez. Raluca Wostoya. Fabiana Mayorga.
Alyssa Marie Gomez.
Bianca Loera.
Christina Patricia B. de la Merced. Daniel Alexander Gilberto. Pietro Ciccari.
A.B. Claro Paxtor Garcia.
Sebastian Borner.
Arpa Hakopian. Sai Teja Reddy Nalamolu. S. Abrar Nizam.
Tejasri Allah. Karishma Chaluru Badri. Sai Kiran Desaboina.
Samira Anjum Paleti.
Shri Hari Chandana Nutati.
Avery E. Bateman.
Cosmin Stefan Colan.
Pedro Ferreira Reyes. Mario Manuel Sáenz.
Now reading the names for Assateague
Blossom
Technology.
Billy Lermonda. Hannah Emily Lermonda.
Paula Sario Poses. Now reading names from the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering.
Troy Kareem Israel.
Jeremy Teo Dominguez. Sako Rocco Chekerjian. Josue Alegria.
Junaid Majid Ali Sayed.
Mohammed Faisal. Francisca Mueller. Talin Moradi.
Ovsana Bagdishian. Miriam Babawi. Ivan Escobedo.
Keshav Kumar. Bruce Liu.
Edita Yasayan.
Ahmad Beruz Nouruzizadeh.
Prerna Upadhyay.
Sanskriti Kaurav.
Shantanu Telrande.
Krupal Haresh Jogani. Sujit Rupali Ravindra Katole.
Efren Gaitan Rivas. Andres Quirino Flores.
Arohan Ramesh Pillai.
Madhusudan Chandavare Gowda.
Atharva Rajendra Sawant.
Edmund G. Kachatarian.
Alia Zainab.
Ruknuddin Asrari.
Narek Seranians. Leonardo F. Torres.
Iswararao Guntupali.
Kashek Vinukula. Sahana Shri Viragandham.
Sri Harshit Chanupati.
Shilpitha Reddy Sanivarapu.
Venkata Yuva Kishore Yadav Adamulam.
Sneha Karingula.
Snigdha Guntupalli.
Sairam Bollimpalli.
Monish Bogegoda Shailaja.
Aditi Kashyap.
Abdul Sattar. Himabindu Pedamalu.
Avinash Damse.
Tushar Mahendra Kalsaria. Josue Hernandez. Mohamed Reza Iranpur. Mikel Abiel Mejia.
Vanam Sai Nikita.
Tejashvini Katari.
Sai Tejashwi Anukonda.
Brett Bass.
Rishita Nagineni.
Praneeth Kumar Gudapati. Sai Pratik Akula.
Kashif Ahmed Hashmi.
Gaurav Sharma.
Francisco Hernandez.
Alex Ernesto Calderon Perez.
Riley Olson. Manoj Sairam Natarajan.
Stephen Patrick Sadlowski.
Gregory Parchkev Kazarian. Harutsyun Nahapetyan.
I can say it before him.
Aramaya Sargjian. Arek Sulahian. Jonathan Hovik Samergian. Irvin Simonian. Jacob Sulahian.
Michael Antabian.
Adrian Mahmoudi.
Eric Ivazian. Daniel Beltran.
Nok Nok Lee.
Nainika Saha.
Fabian Garcia.
Christian Jose Bertes Carriga.
Sammy Jason Hamed. Francesca Valentina Magdaleno.
Connor Joseph Simmons.
Kevin Bowie.
Hector A. Beles Fraguada.
Philip Aldridge.
Matthew Lozano.
Adam Charles Espinoza. Tyler Joseph Gold.
John Nok Trung.
Jean Emmanuel Drapete Manalo.
Orlando Salvador Carrillo Gonzalez.
Eddie Balamnen Zapata.
David Avshalom.
Mario Hernandez. Leo Samuel Isagulian.
Shreya Timea Arayanda.
Nikhil Sagar Dadem.
Munkur Palguni Panduranga Kamat.
Olayinka Olovukere.
Abisai Vilches. Joseph Salama.
Edgar Cervantes.
Jonathan Gurildava.
Patrick Karamyan.
Christopher Gonzalez.
David Barrera Fian.
Michelle Liu.
Melvin Torres.
Angel J. Larin Espinosa.
Haseen Abrar. Joanna Maricela Escobar.
Tyler Evan Carter Mills. Alan Foster.
Magracia Carmela Closa Adra.
Adrian Gaspar Antonio.
Zara Shireen Khan. Kevin Lopez. Jean Marwil Ocampo. Elizabeth Lopez Moreno.
Zachary Michael Gonzalez. Brian Banales Diaz.
MD Ariful Islam Boyan.
Alexander Melendez.
Michael John Gomez.
Moiza Nasir. Luis Angel Lopez.
Gonzalo Rodriguez Negrete.
Oscar Oseguera Martinez. Ryan Mark.
Luis Eduardo Sandoval. Jose de Jesus Ramos.
Esteban Aaron Becerra.
Giovanni Barrera.
Brandon Eduardo Vargas Valencia.
Wyatt Lopez Coggins. Elijah Aubrey McAllister. Jose Luis Lozano Perez.
Brian Esparza.
Alexis Anguiano. Edgman Garibian.
Kripa Adhikari Upade.
Yanis Niemek Najip.
Samuel Altschuler.
Mark Cardenas.
Gian Fajardo. Zachary Gulshad.
Abdul Razak Al Abdul Hadi.
Victor Ruiz. Now reading names from the Department of Manufacturing Systems, Engineering, and Management.
Elvis Ronald Enriquez Mancia.
Hiba Eldasuki.
Wei David Lee. Juan A. Ipazzi Jr.
Sherlene Villases. Juan Antonio Ricardo.
Derek F. Blea. Jasmine Cortez. Maria Nicolene Fonseca. Karina Noemi Ifan.
Salma Amina Ahmed.
Jaime Dorado Jimenez.
Robert Perez Peralta.
Dino Asmar.
Anthony Partida Gonzalez. Edward Torres. Sebastian Ramirez.
Marwan Albir.
Ashley Malaya Gabrielle Preciado.
Arvinda Multani.
Yashwanth Suresh.
Ronnie Avakian.
Mustafa Kamal Wahed.
Eddie Berrigan.
Niket Vanita Yogesh Patel. Ridham Kamleshbai Prajapati. Siddhi Singh. Girija Shasidar Meher Teja Sunkara.
Ganesh Babarao Gajeti.
Subhojit Das.
Gaurav Babarao Gajeti.
Vikas Tona. Nabil Alim Paracha.
Ritvik Lohan.
Sudhawal Premdas Wat. Kushal Sandhayaben Sunil Kumar Shah. Janak Chandrakant Patel.
Harsh Sanjay Bai Dalsania.
Miranda Sarah Chavez.
Spriha Pandey. Kethan Suresh Babu. Rutvik Jnaneshwar Tambe.
Tejas Kotian. Hussein Merchant.
Muskan Chavla.
Brenna Lauren Vexler.
Oli Kuhner.
Marcus Santamaria.
Ahmed Hamdi.
Siddhant Sani.
Vitarag Jain Belur Ajit.
Marlon Humberto Diegues.
David Arzumanian.
Yobani Cabrera.
Nazanin Shalviri.
Renee Chung.
Polly Drown.
Joseph Falcone.
Elber Salvador Arevalo.
Garrett Oswalt. Nidarsh Raj Kempegoda.
Sumuk Shekaria.
Aishwarya Hosur Manjagoda.
Pauline Sheba.
Varan Raj Akonuri.
Saurabh Raghuvanshi. Sheikh Gauss Mohiuddin. Vishal Sriram Reddy.
Muhammad Adnan.
Karthik Senappa.
Arun Gadage.
Saikaran Makam. Muhammad Ashfaq Mohiuddin.
Kritika Tiwari.
Bhushan Surla Chowdhury. Stuin Charles Dabre.
Neha Sandhya Amol Kalekar. Tejal Ramesh Nikam. Gerard Hayter.
Huzaifa Yunus.
Rauha Aurangzeb.
Krutik Dodaya Gowda. Anirudh Vikram Mathur.
Harsh Solanki. Vaibhavi. Narendra Kumar Vakapati.
Jaswant Garapati.
Rahul Megaraj.
Musfiq Ahmed.
Shiny Angel Gayatullah.
Nilima Sandugula.
Reza Ali Samir.
Alan Martin Campos.
Christopher Edward Villalpando.
Devin Montarbo. Aditya Kalyan Vaishali More.
Manav Meenaban Patil. Akash Maheshbai Patel.
Cesar David Aranibar Paredes. Bhargav Kumar Sureshbhai Gopani.
Ruchit Rajubhai Radadia.
Verania Seha Franco.
Laura Morales Seha.
Hiit Jaya Vipul Parekh.
Prajot Kavitake.
Andres Mauricio Cañon Murcia.
Akash Ramesh Garje.
Pranav Naresh Patil. Saurabh Rajesh Patil. Tejas Sanjay Vidya Patil.
Jayesh Sunil Vijaya Gurdar.
Nachiket Pravin Pusadkar.
Shanmuga Saravanan Mongilpati Angapa Murugesan.
Adarsh Sivadas Chungathodi.
Shweta Shruti Satish Raj.
George Thomas Mohan.
Mohammed Istiaq Salahin Assad.
Hitesh Guruswamy.
Hemant Marigaudru Shivakumar.
Nishita Sanjay Thakur. Shrutika Nandkumar Sakpal. Aishwarya Yalisati. Mohammed Shaqib Saeed.
Sai Sumant Gandreti.
Saba Tasneem. Shruti Ravindran.
Nicole Alves Frigi.
Sasan Metkalchi.
Darwin David Espinoza. Miguel Angel Amaya.
Andy Ordonez.
Luis Noe Govea. Andrew Raymond Flores.
Amanavikas Panda.
David Avdalian.
Daniel Zerkovsky.
Christian Taladan.
Rani T. Khan. Ghazi Mohammad Kanan. Mohammed Hussein. Inam Salim Malik.
Amani Evans.
Lily Changbun Watana.
Destiny M. Garcia Palomares.
Hugo Abel Martir.
Mariana Cruz. Monica Contreras.
Samantha Juliet Granados.
Brianna Alexa Robalino.
Omar Antonio Granados Martinez.
Armando Josue Olvera.
Samuel Tomas Anderson.
Nikhil Kalianala.
Vrashank Sangapa Pavadepanavar. Bhavik Naranbai Prajapati.
Narayana Reddy Bilipuram.
Manish Reddy Ashamagari.
Sai Vishwas Reddy Badanehal. Mohit Gungar.
Mayor
Moses Puti.
Mayor Parthik Baraju. Shreyas Amanda Reddy.
Subhash Chaudhary Katrageda.
Arpita Pradeep.
Shirish Kumar Malavath.
Rima Ann Alex.
Shri Ram Charan Yelubandi. Ayushi Ved.
Arvind Einar.
Gokula Guhan Duraviam. Ashna Bosli.
Shriman Abhijit Sajikumar. Akesh Marimutu Kannan.
Mirza Maz Beg,
Moizuddin Mohammed.
Ahmed Hussein Mohammed.
Akram Patan.
Harjavardham Reddy Kosareddy.
Yugandhar Yaluri.
Fani Teja Kara. Tejesh Kumar Nunella.
Falguni Pandey. Shreyas William.
Mali Mohan Bangarala, Sahil Batoa,
Chaitanya Kishore Kumar.
Deepak Ramesh. Adarsh Umesh. Now reading names from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Kevin Yum. Niriksha Nitesh Shetty.
Ismail Myers Belmont, Mohammad Ali Amiri,
Donald Duckno. Alec Melkonian.
Luis Ortiz.
Kevin Tobar. Jorge Manuel Sagun.
Aaron Joseph Estibal Lakegan.
Andy Garcia,
Dennis Romario Franco,
Valerie Denise Hernandez. Noah Austin Liu.
Vanessa Nacieli Rivas.
Alexander Garcia,
Rafael Perez Magayon. Colin Sherwin.
Elifalet N. Garcia,
Anthony Manuel de Leon,
Stephanie Lisbeth Ortega.
Ethan Tizabi.
Kobe Jones.
Benjamin Ari Gelbart,
Clark Bridges,
Kyan Reese.
Jorge Lopez Pardo.
Alexander Yakovich Briastovsky, Noah Ben,
William Chibwike Chisholm Okpala.
Kiara Jessica Bunayag,
Mordecai Gabriel Garza,
Rishi Hatiramani.
Erica Cancio Tagle.
Christian Jose Barba,
Cameron Michael Harris.
Kevork Gazjan,
Eric Jensen.
Mariah Guadalupe Carvajal,
Kevin Reyes.
Heber H. Berganza,
Alejandro Pichone.
Ivan Escobar, Syed Azmat Ali.
Mary Anna Kasablian.
Joseph Amir Sunbody.
Daniel Quinn Haley.
Daniel Angel Sanchez.
Logan Richard D. Hay.
Marco Zuluaga. Jesus Emmanuel Salomon. Aaron Michael Toisan.
Jonathan Ballan. Harmon Deep Gill. Jose Alfredo Aguilera Fuentes.
Joseph Mackey de Zella.
Santiago Guzman.
Brianna Nicole Murphy.
Jeremy Lemaster.
Jeffrey Astorga.
Matthew Emil Bautista Martin.
Thomas Philip Hilo.
Brandon Allen Sattler.
Chance Castle.
Ando Akopian.
Joshua E. Santiago.
Eric Flores.
Rogelio Reynoso Jr.
Kyle Enos. Nicholas Anthony Vanderleck.
Romel Angelo Melgar.
William Burgos.
Edvin Azarian.
Jared Carrillo Vasquez.
Luis Pablo Silvas.
Emmanuel Hernandez Sanchez.
Timothy John De Luna Santos. Joshua Martin Ramoy.
Julia Aquino.
Christian Gabriel Lopez.
Juan Brito.
Anthony George Labad.
Pedro Palacios Gonzalez. Minor Daniel Rodriguez.
Don Michael Parungao Mendoza.
Brian Cruz.
Luis Fernando Elizalde Castellanos.
Diego Peñalosa. Alvaro Alexander Rodriguez Cortez.
Nathaniel Ben Neri Dioso.
Luis Antonio Vasquez.
Edwin Martinez. Jonathan Ryan Hui.
Oren Hanadi Hernandez Varela.
Jared Griswold.
Luis Marin Gomez.
Casey Alexander Gonzalez.
Christopher De Leon Vasquez.
Jose Angel Gomez.
Saul Enrique Orantes Chavez.
Fabian Adrian Reyes. Jaime Solis.
Matthew Taylor Moore.
Byron Rolando Callejas. Marco Antonio Calderon Leon.
David Morales. Megan Ingamels.
Serge Kasparian.
Jonah Michael Rucker.
Antonio Mazzola. Tamizuddin Mohammed.
Jeffrey Gerald Gross.
Horacio Lujan.
Natalie Angelica Duran.
Ethan James Duarte.
Josue Angelo Velarde. Christopher Walter Villanueva.
Steven Santiago Garcia Bustos.
Kevin Parul Gianni. Taimur Aziz Mirza.
Diego Pelcastre.
Alexis Garcia.
Jerry Gonzalez Barrios.
Donovan Innes.
Alberto Fausto Jr. Renaga.
Michael Brendan Morris.
Samuel Wolfgang Giannini. Gemma Dobla.
Kevin Cordova. Julio Cesar Barrera.
Nguyen Paul Ho.
Princess Senasia Allen. Heidi Yenit Arriaga.
Andy Axel Benitez.
Malik Melkonian.
Cecilia Gabriela Cruz Surita.
Last one. Wait. Matthew.
Well, that was kind of awesome, right? I am delighted to welcome Dr. Sam Fleischer, class of 2015 and senior qualitative analyst for the LA Dodgers, to officially welcome our graduates into the California State University Northridge Alumni Association.
All right, everybody, I'm going to keep it high and tight here. Graduates, welcome to the CSUN Alumni Association of more than 425,000 matadors across the globe. We hope you are as proud of your accomplishments as we are of you. Your horizon shines with possibilities, and the world needs the gifts that you have to give. The students that you were in class with, the professors that you learned from, they helped shape your experience at CSUN, and if you let them, they can help shape your experience in the rest of your life. We invite you to stay forever connected to the university and the Alumni Association. Congratulations, and welcome to your CSUN alumni family.
Thank you, Dr. Fleischer. Are you ready? Baccalaureate degree recipients, please rise if you are able. In academic tradition, the student who has not yet earned a degree wears the tassel to the right of the mortarboard. When the degree is conferred, the scholar moves the tassel to the left and joins the select company of highly educated individuals. In recognition of your new status, would all recipients of the baccalaureate degree please move your tassel to the left? Friends, family, colleagues, and community members, it is my great honor to present to you the class of 2025. To officially close this ceremony, I ask that faculty, staff, and CSUN alumni please rise if you are able for our university alma mater, Hail to the Matador, under the musical direction of Professor Tina Raymond and the Jazz A Band, and performed by Linda Xochitl Melendez. You can find the words in your program if you don't already know them. And once the alma mater has concluded, please stay in your seats and allow the faculty to recess. This is an opportunity for us to demonstrate our gratitude for our faculty and the expertise, support, and inspiration they have provided to our graduates. Congratulations once again to our graduates, and remember, once a matador, always a matador. Well done.
We have one student whose name did not get called after 3 tries. We're going to call that student's name right now.
Ranadir Revi Junatila.